welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. Today we're making a Studio Light card, Studio Light Essentials I should say card. So this one is called Circle Zigzag Card. So that's it from the front and it opens up like that. So when you look at it from the top it looks like this, and then if you're looking at it from the front it's like that. And then the side, so it's quite a pretty card, very easy to make. So I'll show you how I've done mine. So this is the die set. There's 15 pieces to this die set. So the larger one being, we'll just get that out. So that's your base card. So that will do this part here. So that's the base card. Then there's these side parts here. So you've got the bigger one for your matte layer and the smaller one for the top layer. And then we'll go to the other side. So again, for the other side, there's your bigger one for your matte card and the smaller one for your decorative piece or your top layer. And then there's these two little rectangle pieces. So these are these two here for your matte and layer. The three circles, so there's 3 large and 3 smaller circles, and they will make up your mattes and layers just here. And the little rectangle down the bottom centre, so there's your matte layer and your top card layer. So that's all you need, and now we're going to put it together. So I'll just actually, while I've got this one here, when it's folded it measures 3 3/4 inches by just over 5.5 inches that way. And when it's open it is just under, just on 8 inches when it's fully open. So let me show you what I've done here. So what I'm going to do here is these backgrounds that I'm stamping on the top layers, so they're cards that I've actually made doing the alcohol ink lift technique. I will add a link to the tutorial in the description on how to do the alcohol lift technique. And I've already attached the matte cards to the base card to save a bit of time, but now we're going to stamp the top pieces. So to start off with, we'll do the circles. So 3, and for that one I'm using Lavinia stamps, and this one will be 3 dancing fairies for the circles. So we'll just pop them onto the card and make sure we've got the magnets holding them properly in case it lifts. Doesn't really matter which way they go because I can rotate it to suit once we've got them ready to stick onto the base card. Now for stamping I'm using VersaFine Clair Nocturne. I just like the Nocturne inks for stamping. I think they're great and they always give a nice good clear crisp image. And this is the Tim Holtz stamping platform that I always use. I like this one. It's great for the clear stamps. And it actually, I'll just quickly show you. Here we go. It does come out of its holder and it rotates. So it can then be used with the red rubber stamps. So, which is good. A lot of them don't do that, so it's very handy. Okay, so that's the little fairies stamped. And now I'll just pop them aside. So for this one, I'm going to use, where are we? These here. So this is the woodland mice. I'm only going to use 2 of them though, not all 3. So we'll use this one. And this one can be looking up to see the fairy. So we'll just pop those into place. And again, using the VersaFine Clear, we'll just stamp those. The reason I do the alcohol lift is because then you can stamp onto the card, because trying to stamp on the Yupo paper is very hard and it can take so long to dry. And it can also smudge too. Now for this piece, I'm going to use this one, Honeysuckle. But obviously I'm not going to use the whole flower, only a portion of it. So that's where it gets a bit, oops, don't let your magnets click together. So I'll pop that there and that one there. And I'll stamp that one. There we go. And the last one, from the Whimsical Hairs, I'm just going to take one of those to put on this last piece. So again, he can be looking up at the fairies. And I'll just stamp him. Oh, look at that. What have I done there? Try again. No, maybe I didn't ink it up enough. Hang on, we'll try again. Give it a good press. There we go, that's green. Alright, so that's all the stamping done. I'll just pop that out of the way. And now we'll glue them together. So I'll just work out with that fairy there. I'll put her there. I'll put that one in the middle. That will go down there. And that will go there. Let me just put some ink on my fingers. I'll just wipe it off before I put it all over the card. Okay. So I'm just using, what's this one? Art Glitter adhesive. I like the fine nib when you're doing the little bits here. You could use double-sided tape if you prefer. I think quite often using this is a bit quicker. So while I'm gluing all these into place, I do have a Facebook, or 2 Facebook groups. One's called Barossa Valley Crafts. The other one is called Card Making for Beginners and Beyond. If you'd like to join up, you're more than welcome. I'll add the links in the description to them. And please feel free to join up and share your craft work with everyone else in the group. It doesn't have to be from my tutorials. It can be from anything at all. We're not limited to brands, so all brands that can be used. It's just a bit of fun and gives some great inspiration and ideas. And a lot of helpful people there if you've got questions about crafting or card making. Okay, and now we'll just pop these ones on. And there we go. Try and get him nicely in the centered. So obviously you can make these to suit any occasion you like. I think I might make this one into a birthday card. I'm sure there'll be someone having a birthday soon that I could give it to. There we go. And that's it. So I think what took me the longest was probably creating the backgrounds to do the alcohol lift on. So now we're going to fold that one forward, and when you stamp them out, when you cut them out, it will do indents where it's got to be folded. So they're really good dies like that. So I actually got this one from an online store called Craft Zone. So I'll add the link to buy those, and hopefully they haven't sold out. Anyway, there we go. So that's it from the top. So you can see where it gets the Z part of the name of the card, and that's what it looks like from the front, and that's a side view. So they're very nice. I like them. It's so pretty, these dies, with what you can achieve with them. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, do give me the thumbs up, and please feel free to come and join us in the Facebook groups. Thank you for joining me. Bye.